First off, we all love to watch him play, and just, just a great guy, really, and now out on the scene with the best players in the world. And
Could be tough for him, but the longer he goes each day, I think the better he's going to get.
well, just the break shot to start was a lot better look
At the table.
Had to get used to it mentally. Just kind of get to where you forget about the pocket a little bit and just do your. And it's the type of shot, most of them we're talking about are cut shots more of a cut, right? Where that thicker hit, I think, still lends back to maybe just the typical. So a little safety here. Oh, I didn't think it went. Excuse me. Wrapping it. Missable. Very missable. It's going to end up a hair shy, but overall, pretty darn good. Going to brush the 9, pushing forward.
The most fearless pool player on the planet.
He sometimes paints himself into that corner just with all the great shots he can make, and then have to make more to get out of it as he has. And that ball was inside to start the day, first game.
Does he play earlier in the day? Wow, that's a great break right there. Really good contact into the 1.
Sudo and DeWong, 2 of the guys. There's that forward stroke I was talking about.
Yeah, this in my.
Eklund, Kachi, FSR, Capito, and Yap both. All 6 of those guys went 4.
You better be in shape for that.
Yeah, I mean, they're long days sometimes. Look at this ball just roll out in the beds. And some that kind of are a little bit more of a tussle and a grind. Beautiful play there. Just a little bit more than medium, maybe. Yeah, something like that. Again, by design.
I've noticed a lot of these great players, that's what they like to do now. He's doing the same thing as you just touched on. Possible. I know he's going to draw the cue ball, but on these tables, it's so low percentage. And with the 4 being where it's at.
On the 9, just kind of laying behind it. Now, the one good thing, as far as the stroke.
It's pretty wrong, though, if I'm just being honest.
Okay, this is going to roll out a bit. Could get on that rail. Yeah, and that kind of shot, sometimes you just say, let me get down there. And you, of course, talked about Chris sometimes puts himself in those.
Yeah, obviously. His go-to is the shot maker. But he isn't afraid to use the inside ball, so he is dialed in with the J. Putting a lot of pressure on himself, more than likely.
But look how big and better the connection is, the spread. Again, with the template, and it's the same with regular rack as well, but the rail, of course, wants a good angle. This is going to be a little shy, maybe. And don't add too much right. It's more about the draw than anything. That way you can let the stroke out a little bit without it.
On these tables.
And nice there to stay above and get off the rail just enough to make it.
Said the break shot. That's a good feeling, right? When you've got the 2 just laying up in front of the side.
All be in close quarters.
It's just one of those racks, Jeremy, that can kind of get you dialed in, right? Like you said.
You feel like you're a fish out of water if you're not breaking the balls.
He really breaks the balls quite well.
Yeah, again, not trying to overhit it. You don't know about the cue ball anyway, so just make sure you're playing that object ball.
A little thicker and get him up top.
And just play in-rail speed is all I would do, yeah. Do as best you can to make it funny.
Right.
7, moving the 2 off the 6, like that. That's the other shot I saw. So.
Yeah, that last win I think was very, very big. This was a nice hit. He's so good at the kick shot, but the speed, he hit it so good.
Back to the same place. It's almost like same speed in, same speed out is what you kind of want to feel. He just caught it a bit heavy. So I think it's a little tight. Yeah.
Well, it's going to be real tight from here. Didn't seem tight.
Well, look where the 3 hit. Kind of feel like it was just a little bit. This is going to tighten up a little bit on him. And that's knowing the slick felt a little more.
Way to go to the side pockets. And I get both sides here. He's overcut this by a long.
He said a bunch of cliche. Oh, my. So didn't expect that. Is he going to get away with it? Explain. I think you kind of understand what I mean, though.
Well, it limits a cue ball.
Or object ball. So.
Exactly.
Like, of course, you know, this type of pocket.
Justin over time is going to start to realize that maybe some of these plays, like this.
Yeah, and again, these guys have had a.
Yeah, there's no question. I think he's taking a little speed off, but the one's still tracking to how to get past the three where you're going to have a little bit of trouble. He's going to have some trouble now.
He's going around these.
Checking it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he cheated the pocket, so good angle on the 6 to get somewhere else for the 7 shouldn't be a problem.
Starting to.
And just kind of asked me, you know, hey, what do you see?
And yesterday we've been texting a lot. And I think for I wanted him to kind of look at it, Jeremy, as almost like a practice event, even comfortable with the equipment. And I don't even know. I mean, you might be able to tell me this a little bit more. Is this event even here in the setup?
Well, in a sense, I mean, I think it's a.
Yeah, a little bit short there. The one. But yeah, you're saying just chip it and come around.
Yeah, there's other options for sure.
Like that one. Yeah. Real easily. So you want to hit it with a little bit more pace, I think. Okay, he's going to make sure he gets some type of look at the 3, but that was not exactly.
Just a little roll with the hair, English. Look pretty confident out there, like not much worry in the world.
Heat's on. Not saying he's got it now. It doesn't look like he's making any mistakes and really heat up.
Well, Chris, you know, countries plays a lot in China. So what I feel anyway is this guy right here around the world. So to come here and yeah, this looks a lot better. The spreads are awesome. This is a little Jason Shaw-ish the way he's. I feel like this should be Justin to the hill. You know, I was fortunate that I went through my career only really where the break he felt like really was a night and day different from yesterday.
Yeah, and it could. I'm starting to think it could fall. Justin at 37 is still in his prime. I think he still could potentially have that down his throat.
Well, the thing is, it's crazy how the mind. Once you get out to these tournaments, you know, the rest of the great players kind of motivate you. As this format came out with the change in the break rule, and there's the one short again. So you get the odd ball, and watch out for the 9. Our first golden break on the main table that I can recall, at least me working.
Big time here, Jeremy. 4-4.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He did not let up on the hit, and that is great to see. Same result, purple 5.
There are different types of breaks in this format. There always are. And Bergman that I've seen so far on the break shot.
Yeah, and you're including all day yesterday. I fully agree.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm agreeing with all day yesterday. This underneath it a little bit here to get one rail cross off the 6 for short side. He's going to get a hair thinner than he wants. It's just a matter, again, when you get a little thinner, you could end up over the ball. Like right there, he hit the pocket to the.
He is going to be fuming.
Yeah, and along with the break, Justin has been one to steer away from it through his career.
Because he did get 4 games, right? And that will show up over time, so it's nothing. Played a great match, really a great match by both of these guys. Melling moves on. Bergman will also move on. We'll be back here shortly. Thank you, guys.